Dear friends, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your time zone. I salute each and every one of you, dear friends, men and women of goodwill. I salute each and every one of you. Today is another day, the 5th of April, in the year of our Lord. Good afternoon and good evening, depending on your time zone. I salute each and every one of you, men and women of good. I greet you from here. I want to greet our leader, Mazin Namdekukano. I want to salute our Prime Minister, Mazis Manapa,
of the nation. We are saying
that kept the struggle alive. The man that refused to give up. I salute him. I salute the cabinet members of the Biafra Republic government in exile and the de facto government in homeland. And I also want to use this medium to salute all the BWOC members and all the media teams. I salute everyone, those that are here now and those that will listen later. I salute you from here. This is a broadcast that was meant for yesterday, but the network was not friendly with us yesterday, so we have to postpone it to today. We have something that I want to show us on the screen. I want to point out one or two things from the video that you're looking at on the screen, but before I do that, there is this announcement that the Prime Minister has ordered that we give out to the Biafrans, more especially those Biafrans that are from Ezinifite. Biafrans at Ezinifite, this message is for you. It comes direct from the decks of the PM, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, and you must have to take it very serious, as urgent as it is. Every Biafran from Orifite, there's a clarion call, a danger that is coming. And our Prime Minister, the Biafra Republic government in exile, Prime Minister Mazis Amanepa, has called the attention of the Biafrans to this very pending danger that is looming. The IPOP Nigeria is cooking a dangerous meal for our people that they want to unleash on our people, more especially the people from from Ezinifite. That is where they want to cook this their poison and give to our people. And our Prime Minister has given this warning and this alert out to the Biafrans that anybody that is from Orifte or any part of the Biafran that will go on Sunday, that they said they want to recruit boys from Ezinifite to join force to go and fight the Liberation Army. Do not go and buy yourself. Our Prime Minister is telling you, sit back in your house. Do not go and join the bandwagon and end your life mysteriously. This message is coming from the Biafra Republic government in exile Prime Minister. This message is coming from his decks. The Prime Minister said he have not ordered for any recruitment of any kind. If you are involved in any meeting or any arrangement in Ezinifite to group or to recruit boys in the name that you're training them to go and fight the liberation movement, to go and fight the liberation army, to go and fight what the Biafrans are doing to secure, to keep our land safe. Tell your mama before you dey go. Tell your siblings and tell your papa, because everybody know that the story is not going to be fine. So tell them before you go anywhere you want to go. Tell them. Make sure you inform them before going. So thank you so much, Biafrans. Rest assured, my brother, you're welcome. You're welcome to the studio. So if anybody asks you that he wants you to join any recruitment, number one is that there's no recruitment ongoing. There's no recruitment going on. If there will be any recruitment, you will hear it from the desk of the Prime Minister. You hear it from the Prime Minister himself. So any message you're getting from anywhere that you did not hear from the Prime Minister, run for your life, because the enemy has come to lure you to your early RIP. So be guided and take this message very serious. If you are from Ezinifite, be guided. There is a plan, underground plan, the Nigerian terrorist state have to annihilate our people, our boys, in the name of recruiting them to go and fight the Biafra Liberation Army. Do not make yourself an instrument to send yourself to your early grave. This is the message coming from the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in Ezra. If anything should happen in our land, like our Prime Minister said, it must come from the government, from the Biafra de facto government in homeland, and before it will be announced, it will still be announced by the Prime Minister himself. The Prime Minister will not give another person message to send. If you did not hear it from the Prime Minister, it does not exist. So Biafrans, men and women of goodwill, I salute you. That is the message that come from the Prime Minister himself yesterday. So every Biafran should take it very, very serious, as urgent as it is. This preparation and this info is meant to be in 2 days. That's 2 days from now on Sunday. So be guided. Thank you so much. As you come in, do well to share the program. Do well to share the program and like it and subscribe if you are a new person, and click on the notification bell that whenever I come up live, you will be notified. Without wasting much of our time, I want to show you there's a video of Nange, the senator representing, I think, what's the Bauchi state or so. He will say it by himself when you be listening to this video. That's something I said about this man few days back, just about a few weeks back, when he was lamenting about 2 budgets that is coming from the house. That one of the budget, 28 trillion, was signed by the president Bola Ahmed Tinubu by himself, and the second budget was signed by the Senate, by those that they call the presidency. You know, the president is different, and the presidency is different. That there's another 28 billion or 20 billion northern elders. And he said, even if it takes him that you need to sacrifice, that nobody else should, that the northern elders should allow him to champion the cause alone. And I told us that why this man is lamenting like this is because, number one, that the stealer of this money, the looter of this money, did not directly come from his own kingsmen, because this is the wickedness they have in Nigeria, that they are running the terrorist camp of Nigeria through kingsmen, family member business. Are you getting me? Once is your kingsman, once is your brother that is the criminal, he is a saint. And once is not your brother, he is a criminal and needed to be executed. So this is what I want to establish to you people today. That this man, what I said that time, that this man is not lamenting because he loves Nigeria. He's not lamenting because he wants to see a change. He's not lamenting because he wants you to live a good life. He's lamenting because the money didn't find its way to his pocket and the pocket of his likes. That is why he was lamenting and wanted that even if he will be put out of the parliament, that he should be put out of the house for the sake that this very quest that he started, that it will be brought to a conclusive end, that he finds where this money went to. But today we want to bring to you another counter motion that was also raised, and this was also raised by the present incumbent Senate president, and he is accusing and laying accusing So what am I saying? That this man was not lamenting when he was bringing to the limelight the fraud that is where it to better the life of the so-called Nigerians. No, but he's lamenting so that the
of
people
the nation.
this money will bring it, so that they will share it, or they will be probed. They will be probed. They will take their lapdogs that they call a DSS to go and probe them, and that money, instead of these ones sharing it, it will find its way back to their own pocket. Are you getting me? So the national cake that they always go to share, there are people that should be receiving the lion's share, and you're going to hear it at the course of this program. I don't know how long this program is going to last, but maybe it might not be up to 1 hour. But whatever be the case, we will try to see if we can do justice to this video. But I want you to compare these two videos you're looking at. What the other person said earlier and what this person is saying. This one, the older person is accusing the Senate president and is pointing directly to the Senate president, accusing them about 20 billion naira. And the Senate president has gone to bring out their own records when they were in power. The past regime that was there before him, and see a fraud of 30 trillion. That's almost Nigerian budget, the whole Nigerian budget for 2 years was misused. They cannot tell you what they use that money for. They can't tell you where that money go. And this has been how the system is being run. So when you see them attacking themselves today, you think that they are attacking themselves for your own good. No. Why they are raising these issues is for the person that stole more bigger money to look away from the small one that they have stolen. They just want to tell themselves, you have stolen more than I'm stealing now. So give me space. Let me have a breathing space. Allow me to breathe. That is what they are literally saying. So, but when you're hearing them talking like this or speaking like this, you would think that perhaps they are speaking on your behalf, that they are trying to see if that money can be channeled to build schools, build road, give you electricity, give you security, or give you medical facilities, or build infrastructures that will make it possible that you can graduate and get a job. No, the reverse is the case. Let's listen to this video.
We are saying what you did at that time has put the nation in more mess economically.
Akpabio, the Senate president, is telling Lawan, the former Senate president, that what he did as a Senate president that time, during the time of Buhari, that what he did that time has put the country into more mess. Then I will ask you, for as long as you can remember, every regime that come will always tell you that why they are not performing, why you will never have job, why you will never have electricity, why you will never have any, is because the past government have messed it up. And these are one of the things you will never see in Biafra government. Why you are called on or voted in is because something is not working the way it's supposed to be. Or this person has done his own part. The people want you to take the country to the next level. Or if you come in and why you are sent to a particular office is because there's no challenge there. Why we are being given a job is because there's a challenge and they want us to fit in to solve that problem. If you're not a problem solver, you cannot serve the public. And through the problem you are solving, that is where you create things. Just like somebody, let me use a furniture as an example, or a driver as an example. A company already buy trucks. They're not asking you to come and buy trucks. They already have trucks, and what they needed is your experience, because those trucks are not driverless. They needed a driver to drive them. And the problem you needed to solve once you come is to drive the truck, deliver the goods that are already on the truck. If you're a furniture, why people calls you is because maybe they need cupboard, they need furniture, they need whatever that they want to use to design their home. And when you come, instead of you to work with what you have at hand, you begin to tell the person that built the house, why I will not put your wardrobe here, why I cannot be able to build wardrobe for you is because the person that built the house already, the place that he put the wardrobe, or the place where the wardrobe I will build will be, it will be blocking. The person called you that what he need is wardrobe, and he showed you a space. What is left for you is to build the wardrobe on the space that was shown to you. That you are there to drive the come to tell the company because the driver that was here the company before, or I cannot be able to drive a destination. The theory, concocted stories that these people you called leaders. And when they are telling you all this, nobody will raise an eyebrow. Nobody will raise an eyebrow. It's only in Nigeria that a leader that you voted in, a president that you voted in, will tell you that there's not much he can do, and you still leave him there. Everybody will laugh it off. Oh, do you hear what he said today? He said that there's not much he can. Everybody will keep quiet because these people have conditioned your mind that we're not here to work for you, but we are here for you to work for us. And that is what has been going on. Listen to Akpabio.
And therefore, because of the current economic situation we have found ourselves, that there is need for us to look at this spend. But then there is somebody that must make a statement on this issue. Senate President Emeritus, dismissed Senator Ahmed Lawan. Just say a word so that we can go into the next issue.
This man is talking about 30 trillion that was mismanaged, that was stifled into some person's pocket. And look at the way he addressed it. Because this man himself is a corrupt individual. This is the man I told us the other day on a viral video that is out there, when he was accused about the Niger Delta issue, the money that was called Niger Delta, accused the chairman of the board that was questioning him. Not accusation. He reminded him how much he himself collected from the contract, and they asked him to off his mic. Now they have come to off this man's mic because there's something I said the other day, that why they are not asking this man to off his mic is because maybe the money, he did not have any share in it. But now, due to he didn't have any share in it, Akpabio has gone to bring another similar case that have happened in the past, where they share money that doesn't have any trace, that doesn't have anybody keeping record of what happened or how the money was used or spent. To use it to off the mic or will come to fight him. People, listen to this man.
Thank you. And you call me to speak. And of course, something else happened. I had to sit down.
And said, Lawan. Lawan said that there's nothing that made laws on the members of the assembly. That there's nothing made laws on the members of the assembly, that even if anything should happen, that they will not be considered. So the members of the assembly can engage in organized crime, organized looting, and siphoning, starving the nation, because that there's no law that is against. And there's nothing a senator will do or the members of the House will do that they will not go scot-free from it. The only people that are charged of criminality and what have you are those are those uh, are those poor citizens that doesn't have anybody to speak for them. Those are the people that the law is very stringent to. But Lawan said, I would like you to hear it from his mouth. He said that there's nothing that will happen in this house, in this parliament, that there's any law. That law will not be lenient to them. So do you see why these people are emboldened to go into crime? Because there's no law holding anybody accountable. Forget the shenanigan that whenever small time you say, oh, the DSS is after Rochas, they want to collect their own share. The DSS is after Obiano, they want to collect their own share. The DSS is after what have you, the former Ojos Okalo, they want to collect their own share. Nobody is after anybody for the real sense of it, that maybe they want them to face the full wrath of the law for defrauding the people or siphoning the money that was meant for a particular project, and the money find its way to their private businesses and their private pockets. Nobody. And that is why impunity upon impunity will continue to strive in the country, because there's no law checkmating anybody. Good morning, my sister Diana. You're welcome, my sister, and every genuine Biafra fighting for our freedom. Thank you, Diana. Once you guys come, it gives us more encouragement to do more. Thank you so much, my sister. You're highly welcome. So, for this cause, nobody is checkmating them, and that is the reason why each and every one of them are doing everything without any sarcastically. They are doing anything the way they want, and nothing will happen at the end of the day. That is what Lawan meant with the words he said. Listen to Lawan again.
Just say a word so that we can go into the next issue.
Remember, Akpabio
For unlawful. Just say a word so that we can go into the next issue.
Akpabio is accusing the past Senate president of a whopping amount, a whopping number, 30 trillion, a whopping amount of money, 30 trillion naira. And Akpabio just want the past Senate president to use just few words to summarize how that 30 trillion was spent. So the Senate president is not ready to ask Lawan, please, you will need to explain to Nigerians how your government, how your regime, Senate House, spend 30, not the bomb of the Nigeria. No, this is just money squandered. In the Senate, squandered by few individuals. That is what Akpabio wants the past Senate president to summarize in just few words. Just let it be on record. You said this money was used to go and price tire, and the tire was not bought as the person was now coming back, and he's now used the money that you supposed supposed to use and buy tire. He now use the money to enter Marwa. The Marwa to his house. That means the money don't finish. So the tire again, and the money for being used for transport. That is the type of report Ababio wants Lawan to give, because him too, they are birds of the same feather. They are in the same business together. He also have his own in his cupboard, and he wouldn't want a long talk. He wouldn't want a long question, and he wouldn't want anybody to probe him. So he wanted to be on record that Lawan, if by the time he finished his own tenure as a Senate president, that nobody should come across him. Nobody should come to his domot, because what is not what he literally wants to say is, we are in this cover me, I cover you. So this thing is not something we'll start digging deep. Just use few words. Use few words to summarize whatever you want to say. Are they not of the same breed, of the same feathers? That flocks together. Evildoers. That is what it is, my sister, the feet of anybody.
And so I had to sit down. I have issues to speak to. First of all, there is nothing that the National Assembly that makes laws on them that can.
Do you hear that word? First of all, there is nothing the national will do. That word. There's a national, and there's nothing that make laws on them. There's nothing the National Assembly will do, and there's nothing that makes laws on them. So the National Assembly on their own are laws on their own. The National Assembly are above the laws. The National Assembly they are laws to themselves. So you can't make any law. So whatever law that is applicable to the ordinary citizens, the same law is not applicable to them, let alone being applicable to the president. Do you see why nobody is being brought to book? Because the laws that whenever you go to court, they begin to quote it for you, because there's nothing politicians will do that they will be held accountable, that have been made to restrict them or to keep them on their toes to work for the people. That's why if you continue to champions of Nigeria, you will end up like Nigeria. I'm telling you, Nigeria is a curse embedded, that anybody that champions the cause of Nigeria, you just look like Nigeria yourself. So if you're still among those that are sharing the narrative of let's continue, that one day Nigeria will be good, eriri nya eriri lacha ọkwa. I'm telling you, if by now you are still championing the cause that one day we'll continue to do it and Nigeria will be good, in a situation, in a country where the Senate squanders trillions of unaccounted naira and dollars. These ones are the ones they want to bring. Then they felt that these ones, the Nigerians will look at it and they will. They are already conversant with the type of money we spend. That we don't spend money in thousands, we spend money in trillions and billions. So once it's not trillion and billions, it's not for the house, it's not for the politicians. But once it comes to billions and trillions, is for us. Once it comes to thousands and hundred, is for the masses. That's why the man that sang a song is now I begin to understand what that song means. The man that sang 11B, 11B, 11 billion naira, 11B. All these things are not just a song. It's telling you that the politicians are no longer comfortable with eating money or receiving any salary that is at the corridor of 1,000. If it's not billion and trillion, forget it. If the money they want to steal is not at the corridor of trillions and billions in hard currency, forget about it. That is what this man is saying. What this man said is what any man that is in the public service will say. In any other country, this person will get life imprisonment or even life sentence. That you squandered public fund and you are being asked to account for that money, and you said that there's nothing the National Assembly will do, that there's no law. Man, I want you to listen to this again, because the thing shocked me. The thing shocked me, honestly. The thing shocked me because as each day passes by, you will see what the Nigerians are bringing on the table. The approach they are giving to you as their citizen, and the approach the Biafrans are giving to their citizen. You see why the security cannot be stable. You will see why the economy can never grow. Because everybody is doing anything he or she likes. And at the end of the day, they will make away with this scot-free. Nothing will happen at the end of the day. That is what Lawan is.
I have two issues to speak to. First of all, there is nothing that the National Assembly that makes laws on them.
There's nothing the National Assembly will do. There's nothing that makes laws on them. So the National Assembly of Nigeria is lawless. I'm not going to play this video more than here. In the evening, we'll continue. I want this broadcast to be very short as possible. In the next 2 minutes, I'll be rounding off on this video. This man said there's nothing the National Assembly will do, that there's no law that holds them accountable on anything. So he wants to tell the incumbent Senate president, you are free to loot as much as you want. Stop thinking about what is bringing you down. That there's no money on the treasury. There will always be money to steal. Even if there's no money to pay workers, there will always be money to steal. If there's no money to build hospitals, there will always be money to steal. If there's no money to build industries, there will always be money to steal. If there's no money to build schools, there will always be money to steal. If there's no money to build roads and give the people electricity to make the life of the citizens better, there will always be money to steal. So calm down and continue your work. We stole 30 trillion. You can steal 60 or 50 trillion. It's nobody's business. There is no law. There's no law that will checkmate you or probe you at the end of the day. That is what Lawan said. We will continue with this video maybe in the evening. by God's grace if the network is stable. So, Biafrans, I want to thank you. This is one of the things you will never see in Biafra land. The Biafra that Simon Ekpa is championing, the Biafra that the Simon Ekpa is bringing, the Biafra that is coming for the Biafrans is not a place that the Senate will be lawless. It's not a place that the Senate can squander as much as they want and nobody will hold them accountable. It's not a place that a governor will be waiting for allocation to put in his pocket or to use it to send his children abroad or to use it to send his children to school on the best universities abroad. That is not the government that is coming. The government that is coming is a democratic government, government for the people, by the people, and for the people. So, Biafrans, throw your weight on the Biafra Republic government in exile and the de facto government in homeland, which Mazi Simon Ekpa is the prime minister. That is the only way forward. And I want to rephrase on the early announcement that I made for those that just joined us. If you're from Ezinifite, there's a plan, underground plan, to buy and send to RIP as many youth as possible in the name of recruiting them to join the forces that will go and fight Liberation Army, Biafra Liberation Army. I want to tell you that anybody that is using the name of IPOB, there's nothing like IPOB anymore. There's nothing like ESN anymore. What we have is the Biafra in exile and the de facto government in homeland. So anybody that is recruiting you or telling you that he want to recruit you under IPOB or under ESN, know it that that person is the agent of the terrorist, the agent of the jihadists that have been planning on the way to annihilate our people and to kill them. Run away from such. If they call you for such meeting, block the person. That is the only way forward. So Biafrans, they say that a stitch in time save nine. Make haste where the sun is still shining, so that you will not cry, had I known. There's no recruit ongoing. If there's any recruitment, the Biafra Republic government in exile through the Prime Minister will make it known to you and tell you how you can join the force. But for now, nothing is needed. Nobody is needed. The things that the Biafra government need, the armies that they need to move the mountains, they are already set. But if there's any need, if you did not hear it from the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, it does not exist. So thank you so much. Rest assured, my brother, you are in the studio. If you are free, can you say a word to the Biafrans before we call it a day? And my sister Diana and every other person out there, you are welcome. I salute you from here. Do brothers and sisters. So wherever you are in the world, you are blessed. May the light of the countenance of Elohim shine upon you
that
and
can
keep you safe and prosper you and elevate you in everything that you do, makes you to excel in everything that you put your hands to do. That is the promise of God. You're going out and coming in today shall be blessed. The sun will not smite you by the day, neither the moon by the night. May Elohim guide you and protect you and grant you your wish to see Biafra. Thank you so much. Rest assured. Are you there now? Can you hear me? Can you say a word or two to the Biafrans if you can hear me? Rest assured, can you hear me? Can anyone hear me? Okay, maybe rest assured is at work. He cannot hear me. So Biafrans, Diana, I salute you, my sister. Rest assured, I salute you and every other person that are on this broadcast today. May Elohim continue to keep and sustain you and your family. He said, have your eyes fixed on the ball. Have your eyes fixed on the rising sun. Very soon you sleep in Nigeria and you woke up in Biafra land. Mind you, the Biafra channels, the Biafra satellite, Biafra TV, Biafra bank, Biafra uh, coin, all of them are out there for you. Do the needful. Make your donations and support the government for what the marvelous job that they are doing. And you to thank in the future and in days to come. Thank you. Do have a nice sleep. Do have a wonderful moment, depending on your time zone. Thank you and see you soon, sooner or later in the evening. God bless you. I love you all. Thank you from here.